this cold, windy garbage going to go away?
Memorial Day?
I'm getting sick of this. I'm looking at the thing right now, and this is going to be all the way through the weekend. Just 50s and cloud and wind. We are in cloud, Josh. It's cloud season.
Yeah, it was nice getting the sun while we had it.
It looks like I'm looking at a bit of a break in the action middle to late next week. There's some sun that appears, at least according to my app here. Yeah, looks like it.
Okay.
Thursday, 71 next week. Friday, 79.
Okay.
I'll take 79
Yeah, I'll
sun.
take that.
Right now, this is bad. Apparently, it's very cold and windy and all the same crap in Milwaukee, too. But luckily, they have a roof over their baseball stadium.
That's
so
right.
they could still play baseball. Oh, by the way, Greg in Myrtle Beach has chimed in on...
again, Greg.
So Greg in Myrtle Beach he has his, his hook sunk into everything. So Nick Graves, Durham, North Carolina, Charlotte, right? Remember when he would call in and talk about that one offensive lineman that Nebraska was recruiting out of Charlotte? All right, so Greg in Myrtle Beach. Graves is a good get for the Jays. Vastly improved at both ends since his days at Greensboro Day, where he was not a coach's dream.
Oh, no.
ACC schools passed on him. Only thing he ever passed in high school was gas.
Goo.
This is from Greg in Myrtle Beach. Once again. Can't emphasize that enough. It's from Greg in Myrtle Beach. Okay. Text with the 402.
Hi, 402.
Try driving a semi-truck in this wind. No, thank you. I could barely drive my own car.
Yeah.
I was driving down Interstate 80 yesterday from town, and it was blowing me around, that's for sure.
Whipping.
Not fun. Josh, talk about Val Kilmer now.
Right now?
Yep.
Oh, the beloved actor, former Batman. Not a lot of those running around, although there are more than there used to be.
Why do people love Val Kilmer so much?
Look at him. He was one of the hottest actors of the late 80s, early 90s. He was in Top Gun. Remember when he chomped his teeth at Tom Cruise?
Yes.
In Top Gun?
He was the Iceman.
He was the Iceman. And he just rode. I mean, he had the very rare combination of leading man good looks and actual acting chops.
Okay.
He wasn't just a pretty face. He could act.
All right. Now I will talk about Val Kilmer.
Okay.
I have I have seen Top Gun.
You're welcome.
Yeah, Josh made me that one time. And I don't think that I've probably seen Val Kilmer in any other movie.
That's probably correct, yes.
Could you help me out with that, Josh? Let me see. Val.
We went over Tombstone in the crossover. That's going to be a no for you.
I mean,
you have not seen Heat.
Not by choice, but just it happened that way. Okay, it's not like I'm trying. It's not like I'm purposely avoiding these movies. It just didn't go. That's just not the way it went.
I've had 30 years, and I just haven't gotten to it yet.
Top Gun was Val Kilmer's third acting credit.
He was a tiny baby boy.
Tombstone. Okay. He played Elvis in a movie. He was in Batman Forever. People talk about Heat all the time. Bill Simmons loves Heat.
Oh, yeah.
He talks about Heat 100 times a week.
It's a very good movie, despite what Bill Simmons may make you think about it.
This feels like Bill Simmons.
Bill Simmons loves it.
If you listen to Bill Simmons, he would make you think that that's the greatest movie of all time.
But people might go, "Wow, Bill Simmons loves this movie so much; it's made me hate this movie."
I have to hate it.
Yeah.
Oh, he was in MacGruber.
That's right. He was.
I never saw MacGruber, but I know about MacGruber.
Okay.
MacGruber.
That would have been maybe the one that you had actually seen him in.
Let's see. Nope, never saw Top Gun Maverick.
Starred opposite the greatest actor of all time, Denzel Washington, in Deja Vu.
Didn't see that one, Josh.
Sure.
Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
It's going to be a no for you, I assume.
No, I mean, I got nothing.
Okay.
I got nothing on this list. Oh, The Love Guru.
Did you see The Love Guru?
I did not see The Love Guru.
But you've heard of it.
This feels like, I saw this yesterday, and it just feels like it was very of the time where the period of time in which Josh was trying to get me to watch the movies from that time, right? These late 80s, early 90s action flicks, a lot of explosions and like good-looking people just for the sake of being good-looking.
Somebody has to say something funny before they kill the bad guy.
There's a catchphrase. All those things. Val Kilmer feels very of that time. That's what I have on Val Kilmer, Josh.
Never saw Batman Forever.
No.
He played Jim Moore. People like The Doors. I didn't care for The Doors.
Do you feel like how much since I missed basically all of Val Kilmer? What have I missed?
I mean, I would say watch Batman Forever and Heat. Always watch Heat.
I should watch Heat. That's what Bill Simmons would tell me.
Heat is great. Tombstone, obviously, yeah, probably his best work.
Now, what happens in Tombstone?
Tombstone is a Western.
All right.
So, you know.
Many people have told me to watch Tombstone.
You can probably parse out the plot if I tell you it's a Western.
There's a guy, he's probably there's a group of people, they're trying to probably kill a guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
or something like that. Okay.
That's right. Kurt Russell, Bill Paxton, Sam Elliott.
Okay.
Omaha's Michael Biehn. Yeah.
All right. There you go. That's what I got on Val Kilmer. Josh, I'm surprised you didn't have more of a touching tribute. You seem like you loved him.
I thought that he was very brave for having the throat cancer and not like packing it in and being a recluse. Like he's still like, no, I'm gonna.
Well, I mean, he kind of did. He just showed up in Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah, I mean, he did a documentary where, correct me if I'm wrong, internet, but he was sort of the narrator. I mean, he was a talking head in his own documentary called Val. Came out right after COVID, I think.
Okay. Text the 402.
Hi, 402.
Connor, your man card is revoked if you haven't seen Tombstone. I guess what? Bad news for this texter. I do not care about my man card. Many people have,
or should anyone.
Many people have taken that away on a variety of different occasions for me. I could care less about my man card. I don't think I ever had one, actually. I was never issued one.
Well, really?
No.
Well, sad.
No, never came to me.
Wow. I can't believe that. What a terrible error by the United States Post Office.
But now, unfortunately, since I haven't seen Tombstone, I never get the opportunity to have one.
Poll question up at Happer's Show. Do you care about your man card?
Do you care about your man card? A couple texts here. Val playing Mad Mardigan is awesome. That seems like a typo. Jay Skirtod, people forget about Real Genius.
People do forget about Real Genius.
Scott says Deja Vu.
Deja Vu, Denzel Washington.
One of the things that you like to do, Josh, is tweet out people's top 5 movies immediately when they die.
I do. Yes, that's a bit I have.
Okay. And how'd that go yesterday? Did you do that?
I did that yesterday. Let me pull it up for accuracy's sake. Obviously, number 1 is Heat. It's one of the 8 perfect movies in the history of movies.
Whoa, geez, you've undersold this thing to me.
Heat is perfect, Connor.
Heat is perfect.
Yes,
that's very different than you should go watch Heat.
Well.
And Bill Simmons said, watch Heat.
Well, first of all, I don't want to be handshake memeing Bill Simmons.
Why not? Bill Simmons is funny.
He's fine. Rubs some people the wrong way, so I don't want to.
I'm cool with Bill.
My arm around him.
Cool with Bill Simmons. Okay. Everybody,
okay.
Let it be known. I'm cool.
And I really try not to be you haven't seen how could you not have you gone this far? And I don't know why I'm doing an Arnold Schwarzenegger impression, but how have you gone this far in your life without seeing that?
You should be less accepting of me.
Okay. I should bully you into some things.
Everybody else in this office does. Everybody else in this office is like, I can't believe that you have not, whatever, done these things in your life. I'm like, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. I'm pretty comfortable in my own skin.
You are.
I like what I've become.
You cannot be bullied.
And I am willing to admit when there are gaps and holes in my knowledge. And yes, I probably should have seen Tombstone somewhere along the way, or Top Gun Maverick. I'm willing to admit my mistakes on these fronts.
Okay.
But I'm really also okay with it.
My top 5 was number 1, Heat. Number 2,
Chance says Bill Simmons is going to do something heinous after Connor said that.
Yeah. So we can play that clip tomorrow after Bill Simmons says something horribly Bostonian of him. Number 3, very small part in True Romance, but I like the movie True Romance. Number 4, Top Gun and Top Gun Maverick. Just put them both together. It's fine. And number 5, an early comedy from Val Kilmer, Top Secret. It's a lot like The Naked Gun if The Naked Gun didn't have all those bad sequels. Top Secret, 1984, first acting credit from young Val Kilmer.
Okay. All right.
Parody of spy movies, obviously.
Cool. Obviously.
Well, I already said it was a parody of the Naked Gun movies.
Sean writes in, a great Val Kilmer movie is Top Secret. And then Old Man Doug has a couple of emails here.
Hi, Old Man Doug.
I missed the first part of this segment. How triggered will I be after hearing all the Val Kilmer movies Connor has missed?
Very. Old Man Doug.
Connor has never seen Tombstone. Wow. Did he grow up in a cave with no cable? This is what's wrong about America. Do a poll question on Val Kilmer.
That's not what he typed.
You do a poll question on Val Kilmer. You didn't do one on Kevin Willard the Weasel.
Weasel wins or something. He had an email about earlier.
Another email from Old Man Doug.
That's 3.
Man card. Yes, Connor loses it. I suppose Connor didn't see The Saint with Elizabeth Shue.
Not a chance.
What are you talking about?
He left the Batman franchise to do a movie called The Saint, which was The Saint was a television show in the 70s. In the 90s, they were like, we want to make The Saint into a movie. And we'd like you, Val Kilmer, to leave Batman and do this movie with a fellow 80s heartthrob, Elizabeth Shue.
Did he also not see Top Gun and Top Gun Maverick? I saw Top Gun, not Top Gun Maverick. And then this line, actually, both of your lack of movie knowledge is disturbing. That's you, Josh.
Excuse me? I know very little about a lot of things.
Here we go.
One thing I do know about is movies.
I know ball. Josh Hodson. Josh is writing movie blogs these days.
You can read them.
Wow. And finally, from Old Man Doug, what do you guys do if you don't watch movies ever? What do you do? Now, this is not applicable to Josh, who in every waking moment of his spare time, he is watching a movie. I don't know. I don't know how to answer that question. I watch sports.
Yeah, you were a kid who played outside a lot.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
Yeah, Doug, did you not play outside?
Yeah. Some would say that's what's wrong with America today, is not enough kids play outside.
Exactly. I say the Old Man Doug loses his man card for not playing outside as a kid, instead watching movies. From the 402, son of a B, I retract this statement if Old Man Doug agrees with me on the man card and the Tombstone thing. Albino Tornado, Top Secret, the closest we'll ever get to a Mel Brooks, James Bond send up. And Andrew says Tombstone is a movie I will stop and watch every time it's on. Yeah, I should probably see Tombstone by this time. Also, I don't know what Doug wants us to do with the Val Kilmer poll question.
Just do a poll question.
Just do Val Kilmer ? Yes or no? Feels would be ill-timed on the day preceding or the day after his death.
Andy's thought it out for us. Poll, Val Kilmer ? Yes or no? Who would click no to that?
What was that
today?
What was that phone call about, Josh?
Another Val Kilmer suggestion. A lot of people have told me to watch this. I think Stibbs also said. No, Stibbs said The Salton Sea. This caller said Spartan. Came out in 2004. It's a Val Kilmer movie he recommends. I have not seen it.
Okay.
It's got William H. Macy in it.
You know what?
It's good.
While I'm not watching a Val Kilmer movie tonight, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to watch The Crown.
The Crown. You're going to watch The Crown instead of Tombstone.
The closest I'll get to watching it, here's what'll happen. I'll turn on the Crown at whatever time the Nebraska game starts. I genuinely have no idea. 8 maybe?
8:30?
8:30? Okay. All right, so I'll turn that thing on about 8:30, and I assume it'll be Kevin and Robbie Hummel again, and I'm sure there's definitely a way to find out this information. I received it in an email from Mr. Seamus yesterday. Oh my God, it's Gus Johnson.
Oh, it's big, baby.
It's Gus Johnson, Jim Jackson, and Allison Williams. Gus Johnson and Jim Jackson are going to be yelling at each other, as I witnessed in the bathroom at Madison Square Garden a mere 2 weeks ago.
Big game Gus.
They were just ribbing each other like crazy. That was big time. That was big time stuff. There was only one urinal. We all had to wait in line. It was just me, Gus Johnson, and Jim Jackson. Wild times. Anyway, so that's the call tonight. I'll turn this on, and then they'll start showing B-roll of Vegas, and I'll want to go to Vegas again, and I'll do that entire thing. And the closest I'll get to watching a movie tonight is when I consider, instead of watching The Crown, watching a Vegas-related movie. Might it be Vegas Vacation? Might it be The Hangover? Whatever is available to me, or I've seen clips on from TikTok recently, I might turn on that movie instead of watching The Crown or at halftime of The Crown tonight, because I've been reminded that Vegas exists.
That is a big distraction for you when you are told that Vegas exists. Creeps up into your brain.
It's a big thing for me.
Val Kilmer in 1989 played a Vegas mobster in the movie Kill Me Again.
Kill Me Now.
With Michael Madsen. Oh, Michael Madsen's...
Who's Michael Madsen?
He's let's translate this to something you know him in. The fat cowboy in the Kill Bill movies.
Nope, never seen this guy.
Gummit.
Never have once seen this guy. Okay, couple more thoughts. I can't believe we've done a whole 15 minutes on Val Kilmer, and I have applied nothing to this conversation. Ross writes in on the Equitable Bank inbox.
Hi, Ross.
Read Val Kilmer. Tombstone featured the most misquoted line of all time. Josh, do you have an opinion on this?
Ooh.
It's not "I'm your huckleberry." It's "I'm your hucklebearer." Is this true? Because if so, everyone I've ever met has quoted this line incorrectly. I'm your hucklebearer.
I'm your hucklebearer? Really?
That can't be right. Is this a practical joke that Ross is playing on me?
What's a hucklebearer? You're
a person that
huckles?
Bears the huckle. Is this true?
Let's see. Recently, I read an article. It's...
Right. Well, while you're answering that question, I have two more emails from Old Man Doug.
Oh, he's on this.
Connor's response: "Who's Val Kilmer?" Connor, if you want to get your man card back, have you seen Heartbreak Ridge?
You know he hasn't, people. You know he hasn't. He hasn't seen Batman.
No, Batman Begins
Batman
or whatever.
Forever.
Batman Forever, whatever the hell it was. Yeah. I know one Batman. His name is Christian Bale.
All right. Google AI led us astray last week or on Monday's show, but I'll read it again here. Doc Holliday famously says, "I'm your huckleberry, not hucklebearer," which is a common misinterpretation. The line means, "I'm the one you want," or "you've met your match."
So he did say, "I'm your huckleberry."
According to Google AI, which said Nebraska and Georgetown have faced each other 9 times.
It's also saying that people often say, "I'm your hucklebearer." Nobody says that. Nobody says that.
How much stock do we take into Snopes?
What?
Snopes is a website that they fact check things.
Okay, sure.
Depending on what you believe in.
Why don't we just pull up the movie and have them say it?
I can't play clips anymore, remember?
That's right.
It says Huckleberry.
Okay. I'm sure that's right. One more text from the 402.
Hi, 402.
Can we go back to talking about Creighton and Big East baseball? Sure.
I mean, we could.
That sounds like a better idea.
I'm less knowledgeable about those things.
Yeah, but I'm more knowledgeable about that.
That's
I know
true.
Much more about Big East baseball than I do Val Kilmer.
There's very few spots that you are like, ugh.
What do you know more about? Big East baseball or Val Kilmer? Put it up. Put it on the poll.
That's our Val Kilmer poll question.
It's on the poll. That's yes.
What
there you go. Do I get my man
about?
card back, Doug? Do I get my man card back? Back after this on 1620 The Zone.